Sturgill Simpson.
All right, this is episode 33 of Ladies and Gents. Here I am with my main man, Mr. Shane. I won't say your last name if you don't want me to.
I don't care.
Yeah, Shane Cook. We worked together since fucking 2015, right?
Yeah, that's when you started.
Yeah, that when you were there before me, so
I was.
that makes sense. So Shane and I feel like you and I like hit it off like immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel
Think
like
so.
because you're like we were both into music and like food and shit, and uh I don't know. I really vibe with you very well, like when we first met.
Absolutely.
So yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
remember
and
exactly why or how or when, but I do know that we did.
yeah, I'm trying to think at what section of the office where we met, but I don't know.
No clue.
At some point, you ended up in the spot that I used to be in.
Yeah. We were by IT. Maybe that's all it was.
Yeah, I guess that's what it was. But no, I mean, fucking Shane, like, dude, I'll be honest with you. Coming into that company and like not fucking really know what I was doing, like, you definitely like became a good friend that like let me know like that's cool, man. Like you brought me in almost, right? And you brought me in, like all the other
Almost
people were
got
like, okay, cool. Well, I guess this kid's cool. So he can come to fucking lunch with us. Right.
Come have a cucumber.
So
Look at this
um
crossword puzzle.
yeah. So Shane, uh which I think you know, what I always ask um at the beginning of the episode is I need to know an operating percentage. So,
Mm-hmm.
like on a 0 to 100% scale, your morale and your operating percentage, where are you at? Like, how do you feel mentally?
So after this long weekend of being in several different states and driving 15 hours, I'm probably hovering in the mid to upper 50s. Let's say 57.
57. I mean, 57's good.
Yeah.
57's good.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's good, especially if you had to do all that shit.
Lots of
So,
driving.
so where did you drive to and from?
So Friday, I drove to Crossville, Tennessee, which was, I think, about 5 hours, home of the world's newest Bucky's location. So I've hit
That's Bucky's Buccees.
Buccees.
Cees. Okay.
Yeah, the newest one just opened like 2 weeks ago, and just a madhouse of people.
Dude, but I've never been to one. How cool is it?
It's
Okay.
capitalism at its finest. I mean,
Okay.
it
I
cheap
keep
gas.
seeing videos online, dude, and like I'm like, oh
Yeah,
my god, I want to go to Bucky's, but then if it's
I'm
not
not
that cool,
saying I'm not saying don't go. It's cool to go once, but I was close enough. I went 3 times for different stuff. Um, the food, I had a cheesesteak burrito that was amazing,
mm,
overpriced but amazing. The jerky is way overpriced. Everything in there was eh. The gas was cheap. The ice was cheap. I was happy with that, but I will never have to go back again after being in there.
but well, tell me this. So if the next time, if this happens, if you're driving through that area,
Mm-hmm.
would you stop at a Bucky's or would you just go to somewhere else?
If I needed gas and it was the only spot,
But would
but
you go in and buy anything?
no,
Yeah.
nah.
Okay. All that,
Breakfast wasn't
that's all.
great.
That's all I need to know.
Yeah, I would not go back. It's if you don't like
Yeah.
being around people, it's a madhouse. It is
Which I
insane.
don't.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Get your gas and get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
But it was $3.99 gas. I can't complain about it, you know.
Well, yeah. I mean, you can't beat that. $3.99. Because now, I mean, I think right. Well, I think right now in Charlotte, it's like you can get unleaded for like $4.39.
Yeah.
So it's going back down.
It's trending down. But yeah, Tennessee, I got it for It was 385 or 387 yesterday.
So what all did you do on your trip?
Music. That is literally the gist of the trip. I saw music Friday night. I woke up early Saturday, drove another 3 hours to Louisville, Kentucky. Music there all day on the waterfront, and then got up yesterday morning and drove right back to the same spot in Tennessee and watched music all day again.
So sorry, I'm a little burping. Got some beer in me. What? So when you say seeing music, like, is it like a festival or like what would you say it is?
This weekend was a festival. It was the Bird Creek Music Festival
Okay.
in Tennessee. Tons of bands that I love, tons of stuff that I wanted to see that I knew I wouldn't be able to see again. And then Saturday, it was I've never heard of the company. It's Go Wild. It's some sort of like outdoor app. And one of my very good buddies up there is very good friends with the co-founder of Go Wild. And it's like hunting and archery and hiking and all of everything that goes along with that. And they have a pretty.
Well, is that kind of like, I don't want to cut you off. Is that kind of like the shit we have in Charlotte with the Whitewater Center? Like you can kind of go out there and do all that stuff?
No, they've just got an app. They don't have like land where you do that. I think they just have events and marketing type stuff. But they did I don't know if you can see this. It was the Send It Slam.
I seen that koozie.
And some of the I actually saw music here in Charlotte Thursday night, and then some of those guys were up there again in Louisville Saturday, so I got to see them at that event Saturday afternoon as well.
Well, that's sick.
Yeah, very good time. Had some good beer up there. It was a fun weekend.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you get the opportunity to see a lot of bands you never heard of for little to no money, I mean, I almost feel bad that I haven't given a lot of money to those small bands, right? It's like,
why do you think I have so many T-shirts and koozies and albums around?
Exactly, it's fucking merch, dude. Merch. Right? But I mean, that's awesome if you have the opportunity to see it. I mean, you just see it, just go. I mean, fuck it. I mean, like if you don't go to the show, then you're never gonna know what they sound like, so you're never gonna hear them. So whatever.
Yeah.
You may go and pay $5 and they suck, but who cares, dude?
$5. Yeah.
Yeah, you went and saw live music.
Yeah. I paid a little more than $5 for the weekend, but I know what you mean.
I'm sure you did.
It included camping. It included camping.
I'm sure you paid a lot more money than $5.
But I mean, honestly, it was $140 for the festival in Tennessee. It was 3 full days of music. I didn't see it Saturday because I was in Louisville, but $140 with camping, it's hard to beat that.
How many fucking bands were there?
I saw 8 or 9.
I mean, that's well worth it for $140 to see 9 bands.
Yeah. And they all had hour and a half. No, they were all the sets were over an hour. So they were getting.
Holy shit. Yeah. Are you serious?
Yeah. It was well worth. I was on the fence for a long time about going just because of the gas price and B, the distance, but I made it work and went and had a really solid time this weekend.
I mean, the dudes that were playing shows when I was a kid and I was paying for tickets, they maybe played 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And we probably paid $10 for maybe $25 for 5 bands. So yeah. But if you, I mean, I don't know, that makes sense. What you saw, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, it was, like I said, well worth it. And I mean, there was,
and I don't want to downplay the music that I saw before when I was a kid, but the music you're seeing is a little bit better.
I don't know. I wasn't at those shows. I can't say that with certainty. Where were these shows you were going to?
Fremont.
Okay.
Yeah, those $5 Tremont shows.
Hell, I went to $5 Tremont shows. Well, I'm sure the few, I didn't go to a ton, but the ones, because I wasn't close enough to Charlotte, we were still an hour from Charlotte at that point. So it would take a band that we knew to get down here. But I saw Matchbox.
Tell me who you saw.
Tremont.
You saw Matchbox 20 at Tremont?
Matchbox 20 opened for the Lemonheads in like 96. So they had
holy shit.
And that was I don't know, $15, $20 ticket, something in that ballpark.
That's crazy. I don't have like it really. Is that like the craziest thing you have?
What do you mean?
Regarding like ticket price versus the stardom.
Yeah, that's probably off the top of my head. Yeah. Like with all this music I listen to now, to be able to see free shows or $5 shows, but I mean, no one knows these people because that genre of music just hasn't exploded past where it is. Yeah. But in my mind, yeah, there's several others, but that Matchbox 20 is definitely the biggest band I saw for way, way cheap.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've talked about this multiple times on this podcast. But the biggest one we saw, like price to stardom ratio type thing, was My Chemical Romance.
Okay.
And I've talked about it before, but I don't even know what band we were seeing. But then these dudes came out, and they came out dressed in all black with the white ties and shit. And their eyes were painted with that pinkish, almost looks like what my shirt looks like right now, just like painted on their eyes. And we're like, who the fuck is this? And they just played for a little bit. I don't know if it might have been Thursday. I don't know. I don't remember who it was, but it was My Chemical Romance. Like fucking, what's his name? Gerard Way. He was out there just rocking his ass off, and we're like, who the fuck is this band? And then the other one was From First to Last. Do you know them? You don't know From First to Last?
No, Will, I don't. I'm so sorry.
So they're kind of like a hardcore band. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to explain how they sound. I'm just gonna put it on real quick.
While you're doing that, be thinking about where your operating number is tonight.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so do you know who the lead singer of that band is?
No.
Do you know who Skrillex is?
Yes.
That's him.
Really?
Yeah. That was so when I think I've already fucking told this story on the podcast, but who gives a shit? This is a cool story.
33rd episode. Let's party.
Yeah. I don't fucking care. Who gives a shit? So me and my boy Matt, we're rolling into fucking Tremont, getting beers, and this dude's sitting there, and he's 16 years old, so he can't drink. And he's sitting at the bar, and we know who he is. And my boy Matt like rolls up, like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" And he slams down this piece of paper that says, like, "Sorry, I'm saving my voice."
Here's my card.
And then Matt was like, "Well, I love you. Goodbye." And that was it. And now that motherfucker's Skrillex because he was 16 years old.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So when was this? Probably like 2003, 3-ish, 4, something.
Yeah, I would say like three or 4-ish.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we used to fucking just go to Tremont like several times a week.
Damn.
And then we would drink liquor in the fucking parking lot. And then we would walk down to the parking lot to the gas station before they cut it off. Because I think some shit went down and they blocked off I think they blocked off like where the exit was. So like we couldn't leave anymore if we were underage or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because we used to fucking go in there and we would buy our t-shirts, go out there, put them in the car. And it got to a certain point where they were like, you can't leave. So we would have to get Bob to take our t-shirts out to the car that we bought from the merch table. Because we wouldn't fucking hold on to them when we're fucking raging out. So, just crazy. Like how much shit changed like just in a little bit of time. I think some shit went down at Tremont. So
I might have been in Tremont once after YK. Probably around 03 or 04. I have to look back. I'm sure I can find exactly when. But I didn't go too much once I actually moved down here.
I mean, how many times on a scale, how many times can you count on your hands you've been to Tremont?
4, maybe 5. It wasn't terribly often.
Yeah. I mean, it was a decent venue.
Oh, yeah. I love going. We just didn't get down here that often.
Well, would you say that you like Tremont better than like Amos's?
The new Amos's isn't bad. I don't mind going now that they've revamped it and moved the stage and everything around the side and in the back of the building. I don't mind Amos's anymore.
I need to go again because I really don't know what their new setup is.
Yeah, it's not terrible. I'm not mad at it. It's the sound isn't terrible. The bar is right, not far. You know, you're not missing anything having to walk all the way to the back of the room to get a beer. The beer's not crazy overpriced. The parking is the only thing that sucks because it's South End, but I don't mind going in there at all. I'm going like the end of the month for a show over there again.
So what was okay? Let's segue into this. So what was the last show that you went to?
The last show that I went to?
Yeah.
Like in Charlotte or just counting these festivals from the weekend or what?
Let's call it the last individual, like you're going to see one person type thing.
So Thursday night I saw at Evening Muse Cole Chaney and Justin Wells.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said it was Cole
Chaney, Chaney.
And how was that?
It was amazing. Look, if you see Back to Kentucky on there, that's the one you should play. That's my favorite.
Okay, Cole Chaney.
22 years old.
Okay. Cole Chaney. Cole Chaney. And you said it was Back to Kentucky?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
In northern land, lost and lonesome, the crowds walk by as he stands still. Hey, mountain boy, his darling back in the hills. Now not a word as they're passing, not a sign there's anyone home, just making steps.
I'm sorry, Sean. I can't keep like. I have to cut it off.
I know. Go back, have a moment. Make sure you get to the chorus. That's where it gets me.
Hey, yeah. So
hard.
let's talk for a second, and then
Sure.
we can get back to it.
All right.
Like, what got you into that type? Have you always been into that type of music? I feel like. Sorry, I'm burping like crazy.
That beer's number on you.
It is the fucking my face modern again.
That's not as good as it used to be. They changed the recipe.
They did. It really isn't as good as it used to be.
It's not.
It's not. It's very. There's so many sediments in it now.
Oh, yeah.
More than it used to be. Yeah, that I've noticed. So it's.
Because they made it. It's just a hazy IPA of some sort now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a hazy IPA.
Yeah, it used to be
But
like
before
a wheat,
it was like a wheat IPA, right?
or something.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
That's why I don't like it anymore. I haven't bought one in the last 2 years.
It was a wheat IPA before.
Yeah.
God damn, you're right.
Yeah, it was a wheat, like a hoppy wheat.
It was a hoppy wheat.
Yeah.
You're fucking right, dude.
I know I'm right. That's rare, but I know I'm right on that.
No, you're totally right. Because they never put this hate.
No, that's new.
hazy-
Yeah, not just enough to.
that never was there before.
No.
Mm,
I bet I can find a picture of that old beer too.
mm.
But you were asking about.
Is
this
my
music.
screen good?
Say what?
Is my screen good? You can see.
Yeah,
it?
you're good now. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
good now. It was doing during the song. It slowed down a second.
Yeah.
Man, I've always been into all kinds of shit, but this.
Yeah, but
Every-
well, let me. No, I don't want to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
But I've just noticed over the past like 2 to 3 years, I just see this influx of all this, like, not honky tonk, but like a lot, just a lot of country fucking music and shit that when I first met you in 2015, I didn't think you would be into.
Yeah.
So what was the catalyst that drove that? You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
let
Like,
me
what?
ask, I got a question. What did you think I was into when you met me in 2015?
I guess I didn't know, and I guess that's a good question. I guess I didn't know what you were into.
Because I was at that point, that's pretty much what I was listening to. Going to these same kind of shows here in Charlotte, and just kept finding more and more stuff that I enjoyed. And honestly, it's as much the people that I've met through this music as it is the actual music. I mean,
So were you always going to like live shows, and like you've been just going to live shows forever and like finding out?
My first concert was 96, and
Okay.
I go to way more now than I did. The last
Clearly.
the last 5 years I've gone to so many, probably more shows than I have from 96 to 2017. But I was still going to a fair amount of live music over those years, but it's definitely escalated in the last 5 years. But I've always liked that music because I was raised on just that 80s country and that twang, and Alabama and Garth Brooks and Alan Jackson and all that kind of stuff in the 80s and early 90s has stuck with me, and a lot of that is still there today. A lot of the stuff I listen to is very much in that kind of vein.
that's, I mean, the only reason why I asked was like when we first met, like I thought you were like, honestly, I was like, I thought he was like into fucking like pop punk, like I'm into like emo and shit. And stuff.
That is my blind spot. Not at all. I think I told you the
Like,
other
oh
day,
my God, like,
I could not name 5 songs
yeah,
from that genre.
man, that's great though. I love it. I mean, I just love how much you've just fucking honed in on it, and you're like, this is my shit. Like, this is it,
Yeah.
right? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I know I'm off the deep end. My lady friend, I'm sure, gets upset with me sometimes just with all the shit that I get involved in, but I enjoy doing it.
But does she like it?
She does. I don't.
Yeah.
She's not to the extent. She doesn't like it to the extent that I do, and she's definitely got her own style of music that she likes. But there's plenty of shows she goes to with me, and she's right there singing along more than I am. So
Yeah. So does she enjoy it?
I believe so.
Is she doing it just to be there with you, or is she doing it because she likes it as well?
Both.
Okay.
I think more because there's so many shows that she doesn't want to go to, we have the relationship where I'm tired. I don't want to go. I'm not going to go. Go have fun. I'll see you when you get home. And some of those shows she would enjoy, but she also knows her limits and knows she doesn't want to go out and get tired and has other stuff to do, or just doesn't want to go and wants a night home alone. And that's totally fine. I get that. But there's so many shows that I do not have to twist her arm to say, hey, this guy's coming, or this band's coming, or we're going to see this lady in 3 weeks. Do you want to go? And she's like, hell yeah, we're going. Why have you not bought the ticket yet? Jackass?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fucking awesome, dude. I mean, I think at the end of the day, if you can find your person and you can both like enjoy something obscure together, that like you really love, and you guys are like super stoked to go do it, I mean, I think you won. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah, we've got that, and we've got West Wing. That's our 2 big things.
Yeah.
And we will watch the shit out of West Wing for the 43rd time years from now.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. No, I love that. And that's why I asked. I mean, it's like, because I know that it's kind of laborious to go to some of those shows, and I didn't know if she was like down with that, or
yeah, she seems to be. And like I mentioned a moment ago, the people we meet are as much of a reason for us to go to these shows as the actual music, because we've met so many good, down to earth, just great people.
Yeah, just good people.
Yeah. And they're at these shows, and we go and hang out with them and catch up and get to see them and hug their necks. And that's as important as seeing our favorite songs, you know?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I mean, I talked to you earlier about like that horrible news that I told you, didn't I? Did we talk about that already?
Horrible news.
Ooh, we didn't talk about it.
Maybe later.
I'll talk about it. It's not between Marissa and I. It's somebody else. It's just it was a bad news thing. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Let me I just couldn't remember if I talked to you about it. So I was gonna put on some Pine Grove real quick, which I think you'll like. Right. Some more Pine Grove. You know how I roll. I mean, you can't not like this song. Just have to.
Thin over cracks along under the trees. I know this town grounded in a compass.
I think you'll like that kind of like
landing in the dogwood. I keep going over it over and over. My steps iterate my shame. How come every outcome such a come down? stately afternoon with the shades drawn down. Kept saying I just wanted to see it, saying what's wrong with that needle, shaking outlines in a compass. Every outcome such a come down. I knew it when I saw it. So I did just what I wanted. So I go through with it. I knew happiness when I saw it. I saw your boyfriend at the Port Authority. Sort of fucked up place. Well, so I averted my stride on a quick one. Just coming back from going over your place, huh? I feel like I could forget about it. I feel like I could mellow out. I don't feel undone in a big way. There's nothing really bad to be upset about. When I thought I was getting better, I woke up on the ground. An appointment or disappointment, a setback on a come down. As if I needed a reminder. Oh, I do only what I wanna. So I go through with this. Walking out in the nighttime, springtime, needling my way home. I saw Leah on the bus a few months ago. I saw some old friends at her funeral. When steps keep splitting my grief through these solipsistic moods, I should call my parents when I think of them. Should tell my friends when I love them. Maybe I should have gone out a bit more when you guys are still in town. I got too caught up in my own shit. How every outcome such a come down. I knew it when I saw it. Oh, I did just what I wanted. So I go through with it. I knew happiness and I saw it. I saw it.
Hell yeah.
Man, that's a good song, right?
It is. It reminds me a little, almost like a Ben Folds kind of vibe.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's like that's fucking.
Yeah.
It's
I
sad.
don't know any of their stuff, but I've got some friends that really, really dig them, and I need to. I've
Oh, you
listened-
have friends that dig Pine Grove?
Oh yeah,
Really?
yeah. My
Yeah.
I've sent an album. One of my buddies digs.
Oh
them.
yeah.
I
You
sent
told
him-
me you sent him that like the first one, I think.
Well, no, I sent the latest album, their new one that came out just in the last
1111,
3 or 4 months.
which
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Whom I don't believe it, but there is some good shit on that new album.
Yeah.
And it's so you sent him that like the whole
Yeah,
LP.
I got an some sort of email that they were selling the signed copies, and
Ah,
I picked it up.
you got it for him, not me.
Brother, you got to tell me this shit. I don't know this.
Dude, fucking Pine Grove has been my shit for I think since 2016, maybe 2015.
And how long have I known this? Three days, maybe. You got to tell me.
I'm pretty sure I used to come to your desk and I'm like, hey, have you heard this new Pine Grove song?
Don't remember that.
No, it happened. I fucking guarantee it happened.
You got. I can't be trusted with anything trying to remember shit like that. You've got 2 posts talking about Pine Grove from February 26, 2019,
Oh, don't you call me out
and
on shit,
January
dude.
2022. So get the hell out of here. And I've never seen either one of them. You got to let me know these things. If you want something signed, you let me know. I can make it happen. I suspect.
God, you brought the receipts.
Twice in 3 years, William.
This is only twice in 3 years that I sent you Pine
Posted.
Grove.
No. That you actually just you didn't send it to me. You just post about them.
Oh, dude, I've been all over fucking Twitter. Like, I've posted. I've posted. No, I've posted a lot about. I swear I have posted a lot about Pine Grove. Or maybe I just shared a lot. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm mainly on Facebook just because all these music groups I'm involved in.
Maybe I just
don't get on Twitter a ton. I get on there, but I don't peruse it as much as I do Instagram and Facebook. So if you're on Twitter talking about it, I'm missing it.
Well,
but now I know.
Yeah, I mean, I used to put a lot of shit on there, but maybe I didn't.
Maybe I didn't.
Yeah, maybe I didn't. I'm sitting here trying to find the song off. Oh God, Jesus Christ, this song. This shit is so sad. But I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
Do you have Spotify?
I do.
Okay. I mean,
you just need to make you just need to make a Spotify playlist to accompany this podcast. And
you know what? Shane.
The 33rd
Shane.
episode, William.
Shane.
Yes.
We're doing it right now. So you might as well take your time to make the link for it.
I'm just giving you constructive criticism. That's all I'm paid to do.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because this is the Zoom, so I'm gonna have to take this. Yeah, and it'll be. Here we go. Let's see here. Oh God. Yeah. No, this is. Oh no. What's this shit? I know this song. What? Oh my God. Hold on. You never heard that song, but I know, dude, you're gonna fucking love this song, dude. Okay, we're still recording. We're good. Okay. It's all good. There's always technical difficulties.
What's it doing?
It was having a reset. Coming back now.
Oh. I feel like I was too close to the screen there.
right, here we go. Loading up. So let's see how long it takes to get to where we're trying to go.
I see that telescope back there. How often you get to use that?
I've used it once. I hated it.
Oh, you hated it?
It didn't do. It was not. I need to fuck with it more.
No, it's time to either sell it to some unsuspecting jeweler that's just getting interested, or
No, I mean, I got a good spot on the moon, but I couldn't figure out how to get focused. So that's why I just focused on my yo-yos.
You've probably not got a ton of light out your way, do you?
No, it's super dark.
Nice.
Yeah, there's not much. Yeah, not much light.
Crazy for your part of the world, but I can imagine just right where you are in that little section.
What song are we doing? Do you
I don't
remember?
know. You didn't tell me that. You didn't. You didn't give us
Dude,
the lead.
we can do. Let's do a fate. I mean, I've done it before in the podcast, but we can do.
Talk it up. You could give us 7 seconds and start talking and stop talking right before the lyrics start. Let's go.
What does that mean?
You talk through the intro. How long? Do you know how long it is until the lyrics start?
Yeah.
Walking outside labyrinthian over cracks along under the trees. I know this town grounded in a compass, cardinal landing in the dogwood. I keep going over it over and over. My steps iterate my shame.
I got another one.
Immediately.
I got
Really?
another one. God, this fucking shit. It's Zoom needs to fix their shit, how they do it. Oh, fucking Rings. Great song. I think you'll like this one. I'm not kidding.
Okay.
I would play the video, but I think it'll get blocked. So I'm just gonna play the audio.
All right.
Yeah.
Draw a line in my life, singing this is the new way I behave now, and actually live by the shape of that sound. Circle in the back of my throat, spinning in my head and on my pillow, telling you things you don't need to know, letting you know I trust you so much. Then I'm looking at you through the lights, circle blinking in the tungsten, wondering how I seem to you. Forgetting the words I'm singing for you. Am I forgetting I failed? You're sleeping with your rings on. Cardinal wings in the early morning, waking up to a metaphor for me. Draw a line in my skin, coordinating. Mark me right below the ampersand. Perforate line, dry summer on my own land. Then it circulates around town. Do I double down because I'm stubborn? The needle on the phonographic sound. You're digging it up as soon as it's drawn down. Am I forgetting how it felt? If you sing along, do I remember? Mark this feeling in the simplest shape. Let me finally let it fall away.
You do.
Hell yeah.
No, they're not listening. Let me try to fucking get. Yeah, I'm like, well, I don't need
Yeah.
to listen to that.
All the stuff I've heard from them, I enjoy. I just need to go back and make a point to listen to more.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of shit. Do you like Good Old War? You ever heard them?
Mm-mm,
You haven't Good Old War?
mm-mm.
Let me see if you like it. And I know that like someone would come and be like, "Do you like this band? You should hear them." But I wholeheartedly think that you might like them.
There's so many bands I would like if I would hear them. I just need to have.
Yeah, so Good Old War came out of Days Away, which was a band out of Doylestown, PA. And then some of them went to so there was Days Away, and then some went and made, I guess, another band, but then some went to Circus Survive, which is my favorite band of all time.
No, never heard of them.
Yeah, exactly. But then but then God damn it. But then Good Old War, they did their own shit like from Days Away. So they have the best fucking like melodies, like
Yeah.
the singing.
See, now, if you would have talked about Pine Grove the way you talk about Circus Survive and BT Bam, I would know who the fuck Pine Grove is from 2016.
But did you like that Pine Grove song?
I did. You just didn't talk about them until the other day when we were talking about Pine Grove.
Good. That's all that mattered.
Exactly. Now I know. But I definitely know Circus Survive and BT Bam.
You never heard girl. You never heard girled. You never heard girled. Good Old War.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if they come out. Look, I mean, I'm looking on their bio was 08.
I mean, it was
so
it was a long time ago.
I had a newborn in 08, so there wasn't as much music. It was probably stuff I already knew at that point. I sang him Led Zeppelin when he was a baby, and we would listen to Johnny Cash, and the Beatles were big in the first few years of Cash's life. So
Yeah.
that's the stuff I was listening to then.
Yeah, I mean, they had like a few good songs. No, I didn't mean to say a few good songs. I meant to say like they had a few big songs.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like Coney Island was big. Do you know Coney Island?
No.
Okay. You don't know this?
Nobody's gonna
I
play.
found a letter in the mailbox today, and I said thank you for your thoughts, but I'm done. I said that I would never build this up right here. He said that's why I can't work with you, son. I can't let this go, I'm on my way, and you can only hold my diamond ring. I go crawling back to the city I love, 'cause it's already taken everything. I'm going to Coney Island to have myself a dog and reminisce why I still hate it here. It's all these people with their cotton candy eyes. It's so sweet, now put the train in gear. I can't let this go, I'm on my way, and you can only hold my diamond ring. I'll go crawling back to the city I love, 'cause it's already taken everything. It rains, they might just disappear. I counted 27 birds up there today. I'm thinking that's why I still love it here. I'm thinking that's why I still love it here. I can't let this go, I'm on my way, you can only hold my diamond ring. I go crawling back to the city I love, 'cause it's already taken everything. 'Cause it's already taken everything.
Good time in
It
there.
was all brass before this softly,
I don't know what the fuck this is.
and I'll relay the conquest too nicely.
Sorry, I had to stop it. I had to stop it. So bad. I'm like, who the fuck is this band? Y'all, they don't suck. It's just not for me. It's just not for me.
Hey. Yeah, I've stopped judging people's music taste anymore. If you like it, you like it.
So, okay, so we are recording right now. So it's 11:38.
Mm-hmm.
Where would you say you're at right now?
You put me in a little better mood. I'm gonna go up to I'm going north of 60. I'm gonna 61 right now.
You said 61?
Yeah, I'm damn tired, but yeah, I'm in 61.
61's not bad. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
what about you?
there's
You haven't
room-
answered my question from earlier.
Did I not answer?
No, you were talking about Pine Grove and wouldn't shut up.
Well, goddamn. Normally, I mean, dude, I kind of rock like a 62, 63 normally.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd say I'm like more like a 65, 66. I'm talking to your sexy ass. That's where I'm at.
When you get to 68, we're going to listen to some Nolan Taylor.
Okay.
He's got a song called 68 that makes me cry every single time I see it.
What is the one? What is the one? Is there a song that you can put on that makes you cry every time?
That's 68.
But do you have to be at 68?
I don't have to be at a 68.
but that song
That,
makes you
that
cry.
song. Yeah. Absolutely. That's it.
But you don't want to put it on unless you're at a 68.
I like to hear any new version he performs
Okay.
because he's not got an album out yet. He's working on it. The album is done. It's just not released yet, but he's got it out on Spotify on a live album, like a compilation type thing. And I can't tell you how many times I've seen it live at this point, or videos of other people recording it at a live show and watched it. I've lost count. But yeah, I don't have to be at a 68 for me to want to hear that song.
Is that the one song that makes you cry?
No, I heard a few yesterday, and I don't even know at this point what songs they were. I know it was from this band of the hat I'm wearing, but I don't remember which songs.
The Local Honeys.
The Local Honeys, yes. I heard them. I've seen them before. They're my absolute favorite band right now, and just the harmonies and the voices from those two ladies is just, it gets me every time I see them. And it's more like not even a sad type thing, just oh my God, I'm so happy to see them playing, and they're so good. Yeah.
Well, I think that's what happened to me when we saw Sufjan Stevens. Like, I was just so elated to see him, and I just started crying.
Yeah, I've done that
immediately.
I cannot tell you how many times I've done that. It's a great feeling. It's amazing how good it feels.
Yeah, it is amazing.
It's a happy cry.
Yeah, it is a happy cry.
It's a very happy cry.
And like, of course, I'm like, for me, I'm like, I feel like an idiot, but I'm like, no, I can do this. It's fine.
Never ever. Because if you look around, you're gonna see 500 other people doing the same thing.
Yeah, dude,
it's okay.
I was just crying so much.
Oh God, I've lost count how many times that's happened to me. It's a great feeling. It's
so cool to like finally see people you've been listening to for years, and you're like, there they are. Oh, here they are.
Yep. And it's probably for me as much the crowd seeing it too, because anytime you go to a show, it doesn't matter what show you're going to, it's someone's favorite band, and it's the first time that they've seen those folks live.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That gets me as happy as just me being able to see someone play too.
Oh God, so good.
Yeah. Now I'm burping. I see we're beer twins. I saw a Miller Lite pop up there.
I did. Crack one.
Today's podcast brought to you by Miller Lite.
Today's podcast brought to you by Miller Lite, a fine Pilsner beer. Everyone's been drinking it for like ever.
Do you remember the Miller Lite commercials? And then I know I'm a little older than you, so they may have been gone by then, with the Bill Elliott and Lewis F. Harrelson Miller Lite commercials from probably the late 80s.
Because I thought Bill Elliott drove the 2, and no, he didn't drive the 2.
He was a Coors. It was a Coors commercial. No, I'm like, okay, I'm thinking about different things. You're right.
He drove the 2, and it was a Budweiser.
Rusty Wallace drove the 2, and it was the Miller Genuine Draft. Bill Elliott drove the Coors number 9.
Yeah.
But I think it was an actual Harrelson Ford commercial, now that I think about this. But it was Bill Elliott and I think Jim Catfish Hunter, who was the pitcher for the A's.
Okay.
And Lewis F. Harrelson was in. They were in like a
Listen
pool
to this.
hall or something.
We have to have a conversation about this. And I'm so glad that we're recording. I'm going to scoot up. I'm scared.
Jesus.
I have this bomb ass chair and this shitty ass fucking plastic thing on the floor. I have to scoot around.
You're gonna fall out of that chair one of these days during
yeah.
recording.
So I'm scooting. But I have this nice mic. So we are recording right now, right? And you mentioned Jim Catfish Hunter.
Mm-hmm. Your
My
alma mater.
my father knows Jim Catfish Hunter.
Okay.
He's from fucking Hertford, North Carolina, where my dad's
Mhm.
from.
Uh-huh.
And my dad and his high school, no, not high school, his college roommate from Wake Forest drove out from Eastern North Carolina all the way out there to see Catfish play.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then my dad was just like, Catfish, Hertford. And he was like, fuck yeah. And then I think like my dad ended up like having dinner with his family that night
Really?
and shit. Yeah, dude.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So my dad could tell the story better, but no, that's always been the thing. It's like fucking Catfish. Yeah. Because he was from Hertford, where my dad was from.
Yeah,
So
that's awesome.
it's a cool story. Man, I figured you like it just because you're into baseball and shit.
Damn right. That's awesome. Yeah, that's cool. That
But I'm sure they drove all the way back. I'm not going to put it on record what happened on the way back. But I'll just say that it was a long trip. Yeah. So what was what was your longest drive?
this
Like,
weekend? Or-
no, just your longest drive in general. Like what is your longest drive that you've done?
I drove to Carmel, Indiana when Cash was a baby. Or not a
Mhm.
baby, a toddler. He was like 2 or 3. Drove up there to see some friends and drove home. That was farther than
Like
I mean, you obviously know
12 hours maybe?
we went through Cleveland and stopped and did the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and like spent a day. So I think if we would have gone straight through, it was probably 11 or 12, something like that. It's been a long time, so I'd have to look back, but yeah, I don't remember. But I think that's as far as I've driven. And I've driven to Miami a couple of times.
Good God.
That's a haul.
How do you do that?
Eh. So the first time I did it, we stopped in Atlanta for the night and then drove down to Boca Raton the next day. And then the last time I did it was for a baseball trip because Cash and I do our baseball trip every summer. We drove to, I don't remember the name of the city. It was about an hour and a half north of Miami and stopped and hung out with friends for the night and then drove on down the next day.
I couldn't do that.
It wasn't terrible. It really wasn't.
I couldn't.
And honestly, if we were just going to Miami, we probably wouldn't have, we would have flown down, but we were doing Tampa at the same time. So we just made a big circle and hit Miami and then Tampa and then drove home.
That fucking drive all the way in Florida, it's like.
Yep, it was. It was. I mean, it's nothing but interstate.
It's nothing.
Yeah. It wasn't fun, but we made it happen.
Yeah.
What about you? I know you don't like to drive. What's your how far have you gone? I would say like 3 hours maybe.
Like the furthest that I've drawn?
Yeah.
Like that I've driven to someplace.
But yeah, because you usually get in the back seat, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the furthest I've driven somewhere, Myrtle Beach.
So you're gonna say, yeah, probably the beach.
Yeah, I bet like 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
I can't do more than that.
Yeah.
But I mean that's just my shit.
Yeah. If you know that about yourself, then you're golden.
So, yeah, that's it. I mean, yeah, because I drove to Myrtle Beach years ago. But then other than that, though, like Marissa drives. Like, I'm just a fucking asshole who doesn't drive.
But she's known you long enough to know that that's not something you've just thrown up and come up with. That's
Right.
been around
Right.
for a while. Yeah.
Right. And that it just goes back to, I mean, we're doing my podcast right now, so it gives a shit. We're talking about life, the universe, and everything, and music and whatever. So yeah, I mean, it's just my fucking anxiety is horrible. Like I can't deal with it. So
Yeah. And that's okay.
Yeah.
If you're able to ride in the car and take some breaks if you need to, you get where you're going eventually and you go have fun and you do it again on the way home.
do you have any issues with like driving at all, or you're good?
I'm good. The only thing that I have trouble with is I'll get sleepy and then want to switch drivers and then get over there in the passenger seat to take a nap and think about all these work things that I've seen and have come across my desk in the last 20 years. I'm like, I can't go to sleep. I'm gonna die while I'm asleep. And that gets me and I'm not able
Wait,
to
so you get scared about that?
yeah. For whatever reason,
Mm.
I can't take a decent nap in the car. I want to, I just can't. I can't make myself fall asleep. And if I do, it's for 10 minutes and I'm back awake and ready to drive again. Yeah.
Do you have any other like? But everything else is fine. Like
Yeah, I think for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I think for me it's just like I think like when my body starts to feel the momentum of the car going
Mm-hmm.
and I start to focus on it, then I'm like, holy shit. and, then, and then I freak out. So I won't say it's stupid because I don't want to downplay that for anyone that has
Yeah.
that issue.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and it's not stupid. It's part
Yeah.
of who you are. It's not a bad thing. It's just if you recognize it about yourself, you can acknowledge it and work around it.
But how do we work around it?
Well, if like with your issue, Marissa drives, that's the workaround. It stinks for
Yeah.
her, but she acknowledges it, you acknowledge it, and you buy her flowers when you get to where you're going.
And I say thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, whatever the thank you is, whether it's flowers or beer or a night out or a pedicure, whatever it is, you just acknowledge that you're thankful that she's able to do that for you and you move on.
But here's a genuine question. Am I less of a man because I can't drive to the beach and my wife has to do it? Like she has to do it? Like
No.
I just feel like that's like a thing, right? The man needs
Society
to
puts that on-
drive.
Yeah, society thinks that, but that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Does she not want to go with you somewhere because that's the issue sometimes?
No,
No.
no, never.
So
Yeah.
that's not an issue at all. That's fuck society.
Yeah. And I think that's fucking misogynist to say that the man has to be the one that drives. The
Absolutely.
fucking female can drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was just checking.
If I were to tell Liz that, hey,
Just
I'm the man.
just checking.
Yeah. I can't imagine if I told Liz, hey, I'm the man, I'm driving everywhere. She would kick my ass because fuck that. Ladies can drive every bit as well as we can.
Mm-hmm. Or better.
Or better. Absolutely. 100%.
Hmm.
Oh, I should not have had a second beer. I'm so burpy. Well, the 2 glasses of wine and bourbon before this probably didn't help anything. What's your favorite beer right now?
Oh God. Well, right now, fucking my Sunday beers are not there.
What's your Sunday beer?
Dude, my Sunday beer for the past probably
I know I should know this.
you should. For the past 5 years, I've had the same fucking beer.
Let me think if I remember this. Because I know I know we've talked about this. Let me think.
Yeah.
Is it a Noda beer?
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
Not
It's
Double.
I'll just give you a hint.
Okay.
It's wheat. And it's mango.
I have no idea. I don't remember this. Maybe we haven't talked about this.
For the past like 5 years. No, not even 5 years. Maybe 3. No, it may be like 5 years. I always get a 6-pack of mango wheat blue moon
Oh,
every single Sunday.
I did not know that. Okay.
Every single Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah. And I always do that.
Have you found
That was
any-
my thing.
Have you found
and-
any other mango beers that you like?
There's the one from Noda they put out that was like kind of similar, but not what
I've got a
want.
mango beer for you that is incredibly good. I don't know the
Okay.
name right now. I'll send it to you when I find it. It's phenomenal. I think
Where
you'll
is
like
it from?
Wilmington, maybe, but I'm not. Don't hold me to that. I'll have to find out. I've got a friend that keeps them in her fridge and has it on draft in her house. Actually, at the site of the former Tremont Music Hall. She lives over there where they built those townhomes at the old Tremont. So I'll find out and I'll let you know.
It's a little far from me, so but
You can drive. It's not Myrtle Beach far.
it's not Myrtle Beach far, but it's definitely far from me. Oh,
How
it's okay.
That's what 23 minutes.
25. Let me get something from you real quick.
Okay.
Give me like a band that you like that you want me to hear.
Shit. I sent you Local Honeys. Look up the Local Honeys.
Yeah, I'll do a look on.
You want an upbeat song or a sad song?
Oh, dude, I don't give a shit. I can look up Little Honeys.
Well, I don't know if they have any upbeat songs per se.
I'm just gonna go based on the play count. Here we go.
This is on the new album that comes out this Friday.
He don't like breathing this way, but it's lucky he's breathing at all. 35 years in a methane cave makes your lungs all black and raw. He's got a pinch between his cheek and gum, got a pinched nerve in his neck. Rolling back and forth through the shuttle cars, he's rolling towards a nervous wreck. Way down in the hole where he earns his pay, it's dark and unforgiving. Digging this cold, digging his grave, he's dying to make a living. He is dying to make a living.
it's just like I like it.
Mhm.
So good.
They're my favorite right now.
Like those girls.
Yeah.
Sorry, my wires got caught there.
Oh.
Like you put them like all the way up there. Like
Right now, I do. Yeah, they're so the songwriting's there. They've got a great band behind them right now. The new album's going to be really good. They're good people.
well, and it kind of reminds me of like I don't know, like if I could put my foot on like what exactly it is, but it just reminds me of that feeling of shit from that time. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
not shit. Just that idea, and like just to have two or three girls come together and have like a good just harmonization, and it sounds impeccable,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And to be able to do that in 2022, which I assume that's when that came out.
Yeah, that song. Well, they released it last year, and it's on the album that they're releasing. It comes out this Friday. So
Yeah, no, it's good.
yeah, they've had this will be their third album. Yeah.
Do you like gent music?
Like what?
Gent music?
Gent music? No, that's not something I'm familiar with. So I don't know, Will. I don't know.
Well, that's what this is ladies and gents. That's what the gent is. Oh my god.
You're losing it? You all right over there?
Yeah, no, I'm good, man.
You still at a 65?
Oh, dude, what time is it?
12:03.
Oh, 12:03, dude.
Man, it's time for my Wordle. I'm behind schedule here.
You
Oh,
better
wait. I want to show you this. I found it here.
do your wordle. Do your
Let's see.
wordle.
Mango card. Have you heard of this?
I feel like I've seen it.
If you see it, pick you up one. It's solid.
It looks like juicy to me.
It's a good beer. We've
Okay.
known each other long enough. I know what kind of beer you like. I think you'll like this one.
Okay. All right. So you don't know whether or not you like gent music.
I don't.
Right.
I I do not.
So you understand that you are on the Ladies and Gent podcast.
I'm aware. Yes.
Okay. So would you rather go like melodic gent or like harder gent? Like, do you want to go heavy first or heavy last? It's up to
Heavy
you.
last.
So you want to go heavy last?
Heavy last.
Okay. So I'm gonna find something that's genty but more melodic.
Okay.
Absolutely. Here we go. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. How the fuck do you even search this? Here we go. Okay. I think you're actually really gonna like it, Shane, to be honest.
Well, let's find out.
Yeah. I think you're really gonna like it. Okay. Oh, fucking, of course. The sound was low. Here we go.
Deeper breaths enough to kill the highest highs. Take one good look, I'm at the lowest low again. Down at the bottom, bottom floor. Tears much to lullabies and beat me like a drum. Oh no, it's not your average fucking misery. This heart has chords, but not a single one sounds new or fun. Hit strings of dissonance, pick on and on and on. Show them how to fly away when this world is torn. If you feel like dying, lose that forever. You're shining and it shows. You're shining and it shows. Living through the highest highs. You're shining and it shows. Down at the bottom, bottom flight. Like try to feel that, but it still wants more. Gives me that feeling that I'm looking for. Show them how to fly away when this world is torn. If you feel like dying, lose that forever. We're shining and it shows. Wake up as I stumble into a blinding light. Deeper breaths enough to kill the highest highs. Take one look and I'm at the lowest low again. At the bottom, but I'm fine. At the bottom, but it's all so wrong. Wake up. At the bottom, but it's all so wrong. Tears much to lullabies and beat me like a drum. That's not your average fucking misery. This heart has caused but not a single one sounds new or fun. So I'll just sit and take for now, it's how it goes. Tears much to lullabies and beat me like a drum. That's not your average fucking misery. This heart has caused but not a single one sounds new or fun. So I'll just sit and take for now, it's how it goes.
That's that's only the fourth song on the album.
Periphery's not on my radar.
Hey, I know you don't like her.
It's not that I don't like it. It's just I can take it or leave it. It's not bad.
Do you like Circus Vibe?
I don't know more than a few of their songs. I don't know. I couldn't pick a Circus Survive song out of a lineup.
Can I play one? I mean, I don't want to keep you too long. I don't want to keep you too
You're
long.
fine. I'm still doing my Quirtle. I'm good. I'm halfway through my Quirtle. We're good.
Yeah, so with Periphery, the crazy thing about that band is like, it started off with one dude starting it, and he's a fucking virtuoso guitarist, right?
Mhm.
And then he like crafted this shit together for him.
Did he play all the instruments on the first album or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, but I mean, that was what, 15 years ago, maybe? I don't know. However long ago. Yeah. So, but with Circus Survive, can I play a song?
It's your podcast.
It is my podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're in. Yeah, I can play wherever the fuck
Absolutely
I want
not.
to play.
You play that shit. I'm done.
I didn't know if you wanted to like request something or
I've told you, when you get to a 68, we're gonna hear Nolan Taylor, and we'll be good.
yeah. So you don't know Circa at all, right?
Other than what you've told me about them, no.
Okay. I would like to play, if you'll focus on it and like be legit into it.
Okay.
I would like to play just the first album or the first song off their first legit LP.
Okay.
Yeah. And you just hear it because you get an idea of what we heard first. So
Let's do it.
yeah, it's playing. Can you hear it?
I can hear it.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Don't say a word, don't be grateful if I ever made you laugh. Let's make believe what's at stake here's more than just your reputation.
Oh yeah. It made me think of a question to ask you.
Yeah.
What song is there a song you're listening to more than other songs at the moment? Like what's the one song if you're just playing something on repeat, what is it?
Ooh, God. Okay, so before we get into that, what did you like that
I
Circus
did.
Rap
That's
song?
a good song, yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, there is.
Are we gonna hear it? Or is it not suitable for podcast?
Now it would be suitable for podcasts. There's no issue there. I just I was waiting to ask to see what you were listening to as well. What if we had the same?
I'm sure we don't.
I'm sure we don't. Yours is some fucking country shit, right? I'm sure. I didn't mean country shit.
It's
I'm
not.
sorry.
Honestly, is no. You're fine. It's not. It's more of a. I'll have you pull it up in a minute. I'll see. I want you to tell me what you think it sounds like or what it is. How about that?
So I'll say that my song is from I think 1997.
Best year ever.
Yeah,
Graduated high school.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a 97 grad. Okay,
My
that's cool.
25-year reunion coming up.
What's up? All right. So are you gonna text me the song? Or do
No,
you
you're
wanna-
going to tell me what you're listening to right now.
Oh, do you want me to put it on?
Yeah, turn it on. Let's hear it.
Okay. I don't think we can hear the whole thing, but we can
Well,
play
that's
it.
fine. I need like 15 seconds of it. See if I know what it is.
No, you definitely know what it is.
Okay.
You should.
Hanson was big in 1997.
Oh, I think it's not. Let me fact check myself first. Hold on. Because I'm gonna feel like a
Play it.
fucking
Let me see.
asshole.
I might be able to tell you if I know when it was. Actually, don't tell me. Let's quiz the guest. Let's see. Start playing it once you figure it out, and I'll tell you if it was from '97 or not based on when I first heard it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, based on this is gonna be a hit. Based on the movie.
You're listening to something. You're listening to Celine Dion from Titanic, aren't you?
Fuck no. Oh no. Let's see here. Wow. I don't fucking care. I'm just gonna put it on.
All right.
You just tell me what it is.
Wake from your sleep, the drying of your tears today. We escape, we escape. Pack and get dressed before your father hears us, before all hell breaks loose. Breathe, sing us a song to keep us warm. Yeah. Such a chill, such a chill.
All right. Hopefully, I don't get copyright struck. for that. I played the entire song.
I don't know if we can play it all. We'll
Yeah,
try.
but we'll do it. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, what's the worst they can do?
Yeah, they just don't let me upload it. You've never heard that song?
I've heard the song, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like my favorite fucking Radiohead song, dude. Oh my god.
Was it 97?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You're right. What is a song? Yeah, what is a song? So I'm sorry that I fucking made you listen to that.
Yeah, I just had to sit through a Radiohead song. This is the worst.
Yeah,
Will.
but
Absolute worst.
you know that shit was so good though. It was great.
It was.
You've got something from there. Or no, I don't know. Fuck that, dude. No, we don't. Yeah, we can listen to music, but I want to know like how you are.
I'm good. I'm tired because I am running in a dozen different directions right now, but I'm good.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Well, on work and all this music stuff that I do and running around and trying to run these different pages that I try and manage online and having the boy with baseball and more work and trying to maintain friend relationships with COVID and all that. Just life, honestly, nothing crazy, just life and trying to do what I want to do. And it's a lot of stuff. I'm just tired, but I still do it because I enjoy doing it.
Do you feel like that, like because I know you're like doing so much shit,
I
right?
do a lot of shit.
And I'm not calling it shit.
So it is. I do a lot of shit.
I mean shit in the means of like you have a lot of hobbies and stuff you're doing and things you're doing on. Yeah. Do you feel like makes you happier or like does that give you gratification to do that?
It does. It's very gratifying. For instance, my son had that baseball tournament last week,
Mm-hmm.
and I really didn't want to, because for several years I ran the concession stand for the organization, and
That sucks. Woof.
I enjoy it. I really do.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fun.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fun
No,
to do.
that's
And if more parents realized it was fun and they made it fun, instead of like, oh my God, I've got to go in there and sling hot dogs for 2 hours out of my life, and made it fun, it would be so much easier. But there's a set of people that don't mind doing that, and it's a small subsection of the parents who come to baseball games or have kids baseball age. And it gets tiring to try and get people to realize all you have to do is come and help. Just don't come to the ball game and sit and cheer. Come and help. We need your help, and we need the ability to make money and generate revenue for this place so we can continue to do what we're doing. So you can come and cheer, and there's just not enough people to do that. But I know that it needs to be done, and I see the result of what I'm doing when they are able to buy new equipment for the next season. So I do it because it has to be done. And I hate it in the moment or when no one else does it, but I know it needs to be done. So I go and do it.
so there's not enough people there like to help out.
There's not enough volunteers. People
Yeah.
just do not want to volunteer. And it sucks because their
And
children
and then how much, and like, honestly, like how much would that cost them? Like,
2 hours.
well, even like, I mean, monetarily.
Nothing. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to volunteer. You might get a hot dog or a hamburger out of it.
No, but I mean, like, do you guys need like people to donate stuff? That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's not really donating stuff. It's giving your time.
hmm.
That's it. We need your time spread across the entirety of a season between 800 sets of parents to work literally 1 or 2 times a season. So not every
just to come help out.
just
and-
come help out, so the same 25 people aren't 10 times.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. So if anyone's watching this and get your ass in the concession stand when your
Look.
kid plays ball. That's all I'm asking. You don't have to do anything crazy. Learn how to run the little cash register, which is digital, and learn how to roll a hot dog on a hot dog roller and roll it in some tinfoil. That's literally all you have to do. Just go and be there. And if you suck at it, oh well, do it anyway. Volunteer. That's it. That's all you have to fucking do.
Well, I laughed out loud because when you said, "Is anybody's watching this?" They're not. They're not.
Well, not right now. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe
If that
tomorrow.
Radiohead song makes it through.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe we can get some. We can get some good. Some good numbers after Radiohead's playing and other shit. And god damn, yeah. I mean, I don't know. You know how it is, man. I'm doing this. I'm doing it. That's it.
And hey,
You know, I don't.
somewhere.
Yeah, you have to start somewhere. So
Somebody's going to go back after about episode 304 and realize, oh shit, there's 303 prior episodes. We need to watch this. There's gold out there somewhere.
exactly. I
Gonna
think
find it
that.
in
I mean,
episode 33.
this is episode 33. This is episode 33 of Ladies and Gents. This is where we talk about music, life, the universe, everything. I'm here with my boy Shane. Fucking thank you so much for coming on, dude. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. I really appreciate you being
Talked like
here.
this for a while.
Yeah, we had a good conversation.
We did. We always
Yeah.
do.
Well, I mean, we always have a good conversation, dude. You and I can shoot the shit for hours. So we'll do it again. But
Absolutely.
yeah, like I said, thanks for being on, and I'll try to get all this shit set up and converted and everything. So
Well, yeah. So here, I got one request. Play us out with the song I asked you about what you're listening to. I'm going to give you what I'm listening to.
Yeah,
Play it out and we'll end the show. How about that?
yeah, absolutely. What are you listening to right now?
S.G. Goodman, Work Till I Die.
Okay, let's find
She
it
has a
out.
new album out, and this is, I think, the one cover song off of her album, and it's fantastic. Just a fun, poppy, fast song.
Okay, hold on. Founder. You said it's Work Till I Die.
Yeah, it's on the last album that just came out in the last month or so. Tracks, I don't know, 6 or 7 maybe.
Damn right, I'll work till I die.
Listen, all around, noise and rhythm in this town. Well, I'm back to the rhythm, work till back to the rhythm. I'll work until I die. Children, turn your backlights down. Take it in and get it now. You get trapped in the rhythm. Time it flies. Trapped in the rhythm. You'll work until you die.
Dude, it gives me super Bengals vibes. I loved it though. Does it not? Does it
does.
not? It has to.
Absolutely does. I could not
Oh.
stop listening to that.
No, that shit's so fucking good, dude. All right, man. Well, I will, I guess, stop this shit. I don't
Alright.
want to, but
Yeah, you got to. It's bedtime.
yeah, it's bedtime, dude. It's 12:30.
It's 12:35, William.
Touche. What's your all right. So I asked morale percentage, like how are you, like how's work with you right now? You don't have to know with like a percentage, like how's work people?
It's busy like always. I've just started a new desk, so
Mm.
I don't know yet. We'll see. I think it's going to be good. It has potential to be good.
On a different account?
No, same count, just something a little different.
Okay. That's
We
what's
had
up.
we had a retirement and a promotion, and then I got promoted
Mhm.
as well. So we'll see how it goes.
Oh, that's what's up. Hey. Congrats, dude.
Thank you.
That's
We'll see.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I would like to get one of those soon.
It's about time.
The people that are watching this, most of them are in the same company as us. They understand. So yeah, it's like, yeah, okay.
Hey guys.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I mean,
Oh
so
Lord.
all right, dude.
Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
No, absolutely. Thanks for coming on.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I had a shitty day. So
That stinks. Hopefully
yeah,
tomorrow's better.
yeah, absolutely. So
Yeah.
we'll just keep on keeping on,
Good, good, good.
and we'll reconvene at another time on another day.
Sounds good. Until then, brother.
Until then, brother. All right, man.
Be
Holla
good.
at you later.
Yes, sir.